Well, Joe Gangwish here from KRVN on our spring breaks for 2016. Bruce Brockmeieir Farm here southeast of Eustis, and we're going to deliver a good Skeeter Barnes lunch to these folks. Actually, we had it already, Bruce. That's pretty good food.
I'm full. It's very good.
Of course, we're catching up with people getting some planting progress done. So how far along are you on the corn, Bruce?
Basically still mostly at the beginning of it yet, but I think we'll be catching up pretty fast. We're going to start this afternoon again.
I would imagine a lot of people in the same boat.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are in that boat, and the rain's hindered the progress. But if you live around here, you never want it to not rain. So we've been through the other side of it now. Yeah. So we'll just take what comes. Yeah,
that's right. It's this kind of country, especially when you get into some dryland crops, you won't turn down the rain at all.
No, not at all. Even when you think maybe you should, you just think back to the times when you don't have it. So,
well, how much rain did you get through that late April here through this last weekend time period?
Well, in April, I kept track of it. I think it was like 6 inches and 65 hundredths. But we were really dry before, so there's still really no water in the ponds. But none of it ran off, so that was nice.
Yeah. How about now soybeans? You'll have any soybeans to put in later?
Yeah, I'll have soybeans to put in. I have oats drilled for feed, and then I'll have milo. And then I have irrigated and dryland wheat, so, and then along with cattle, so it's a little of everything.
Yeah. Well, it's always good to be diversified, and you mentioned the wheat too. There's quite a bit of wheat in this part of the country. How's it look here?
I don't think it looks as good as I really wanted it to, because I think it's not going to be that tall, and I think the cold weather has kind of set it back with everything else, but you can never really tell on wheat. It's kind of like soybeans. Until the combine rolls, you really don't know what you have.
Yeah, good point. You mentioned being no-till, and you've been no-till for quite a while, and that should fit in pretty good around this country. Tell us how it's worked for you.
Well, it's a big time and labor saver, and you don't have the erosion. As long as you're 100% no-till, you can don't have to fill in ditches, and it also works out with cattle a lot of times too. So, all
right. Well, you had a hired man that entered you guys. Well, tell us about him, and tell us about the family that makes up your operation.
Well, Gerald Utterback, and he's been working, I think, a little over 4 years for me now, since he came to Eustis. And he's also the assistant basketball coach, and he's my chief cowboy. And his wife teaches at school too. And then I farm with my brother and nephew. That I'm on the East Canyon, and they're on the West Canyon, and we harvest together and work cattle together and that sort of thing.
Well, very good. Well, thanks for signing up and having us out today. It's a gorgeous day.
Well, I had Gerald's. He signs up because he's the lucky one.
Well, obviously it worked, right?
Yeah, it did.
All right. Bruce Brockmeieir with us here on this spring break this year. We want to thank the sponsors, of course, Bear Crop Science, makers of Dyflex, Skeeter Barnes Barbecue for the meal, also Doran Post and Associates, Pony Express Chevrolet, Plains Equipment, Doran Post and Associates, also Holdridge Soft Water, Dustin O'Hanlon Pioneer Seed, Central Valley Irrigation, Downey Drilling, Horizon Ag, Foz Garage and Fa Motors, and also Doug Luther of Producers Hybrid. So Spring Breaks 2016 continue from KRVN. I'm Joe Gangwish.